How's it going, guys? My name is RighteousNicky and welcome to another Overmind game. Now before we start this, I want to say some things to make some stuff clear. First of all, I'm sorry that there is no sound during the drafting phase, but I was watching Grubby stream and the sounds are mixing up, so I decided to just remove everything. And as well, I did get matched by Grubby by sniping him and trying to synchronize the queue time so I can get matched with him. So yeah, that's the thing. And second of all, guys, I am recording this very late at the night after work, so I'm very tired. Probably I'm going to bed after this video, but I really needed to record this right now because I really want to produce some videos in a very short amount of time these upcoming 2 or 3 days because of the season shift. So this was a very interesting game here. We're going to be playing on Cursed Hollow, and Banzar, Ragnaros, and Tazdar, they're going to first pick Nazeebo. We're going to have Grubby on Zarya and a Vawa pick, which is two pretty solid picks. They're going to have Brightwing and HC, two global picks for this map. We're going to have Lucio, and at this moment, I'm like, I don't really like Sonya. Like, Sonya is my go-to pick generally in climbing, and Brightwing and HC have stuff that stop me from using Whirlwind, which is pretty important survival aspect for me as a Sonya. Brightwing's polymorph removes that, and ATC's two knockbacks and power slide remove my Whirlwind, which is pretty bad. So I'm thinking here which pick is actually going to be good versus their team. Nazeebo is a pretty mobile target, so I figured out Nova seems like a decent choice here. And this is where my teammates go a bit, let's say, crying. Let's say mildly tilted here. That's understandable. No one picks Nova, and here's where I'm going to feel very sorry for myself. Going to get instantly double heavy countered by Valeera and Illidan. You can see right here on the chat. I don't feel very good versus Valeera and an Illidan as a Nova. You would imagine those are pretty heavy counters. None of my team approves of that as well. So, it's going to be a very interesting game. So our last pick here is going to be a main tank, as it seems. It's going to be Stitches. Now, Stitches is a very strange choice because, well, you actually want some hard CC versus Illidan and Valeera, and we don't have that. Neither from Zarya and Stitches. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game. I'm first going to apologize to my team here because, well, I figured out that I'm going to get shit-on countered by Illidan and Valeera, and that's probably going to cause us to lose the game. So, yeah, they're going to be a bit sarcastic. By the way, Grubby was very passive-aggressive in the stream there. He's generally a pretty chill guy, but it's perfectly understandable. I would probably get tilted as well if someone picked Nova out of the nowhere like this. But I just felt like Sonya wasn't the best choice for me then, and I didn't know what other DPS should I go versus their team, and I just felt on my instinct that Nova might be a good choice, but I didn't consider that, well, I am going to get shit countered very hard, and I'm sorry about the Discord sounds. Seems that my guild decided to have a serenade just now. So I see a wall Nazeebo there, but I missed my Q there, so that's pretty unfortunate. Seems like Zarya is getting some energy there. Pretty risky though. I mean, I would just get energy from Valeera's spells there, to be honest. Even going into tower damage. Grubby is giving me a suggestion here. He did figure out that he can get energy by using the shield on my clone, and he wants me to put the clone on the tower so he can consistently be on high energy, which is pretty smart, to be honest. He just figured that out right now, as well as me, because well, people generally don't pick Nova. And Zarya, I guess, in combination. So it's pretty unlikely for things like that to get to you as an idea. Well, actually, I think Zarya and Nova are a pretty nice combo with Graviton Surge. But generally, people don't go Graviton Surge on Zarya as well. So this is going to be a very edgy game. I would say very edgy as being on the edge. The team is on the edge non-stop. So I'm going to go. I went for the pin shot talent, by the way, for level 1. Because I feel like I need maximum range when it comes to poking. I'm going to land some damage there on Illidan because Lucio is being chased. I am going to disengage. I need maximum range versus their assassins. I don't want to be very close to them, so I can increase my survivability. And I went for the Quant that has reduced cooldown, basically to help Zarya get energy shields more often. I'm going to miss my Q again, which is pretty unfortunate. Seems that Lucio is getting a bit chased down there. Pretty unfortunate for him as well. Val is defending on the bottom. Waster Lucio, Stitches is getting shit ton of damage. He pulled a pretty nice hook there, but generally this game is going pretty bad for us at the moment. Pretty bad indeed. Illidan is going to die from the Zarya there. Yeah, let me turn the camera. Yep. He's doing pretty well, but what? Nazibo wall on Illidan there. That was pretty unfortunate. I mean, to be honest, I think going that deep with Illidan on level 6, on 2 towers and on a broken gate versus Zarya is a bad decision in general. I mean, he could potentially have gotten the kill there if the Nazibo wall didn't block him out. But in general, I think that was a pretty bad idea. My kitty here is going on the lamp again. Oh boy. So I'm going to go Snipe Master. And Snipe Master is my normal build on Nova. I'm just going to die instantly there to the double gank of Illidan and Valira. And they have one tribute. My kitty is just taking my attention. So another tribute is spawning. I'm just taking this game very lighthearted. I mean, I made a mistake in the draft, so it's okay, man. I mean, I cannot always play perfectly. Diana! God damn it. Alright, sorry for that. So, Stitches managed to pull out Nazibo there. I managed to land the snipe there on the Nazibo, but not enough follow-up damage, unfortunately. Lucio is zoning out the Brightwing. Zarya dead, Stitches very low. I'm doing my best here to get some fail snipes. At least I'm landing my pinning shots, which are pretty easy to land, by the way, because they're on point, but I landed a snipe there. It's actually pretty hard to land snipes versus a mobile target like Illidan and Valira because she is invisible, but generally my whole idea about the snipe was that I can provide enough poke damage to their more immobile targets like Nazibo and ATC, especially ATC. I really want him to be at least him also. So our team can put some pressure on their DPS. Now I'm going to give a suggestion here to the Zarya. Maybe we can go a combo-wombo with Precision Strike and Graviton, because their team actually dives pretty hard, like 2 to 3 people on a single target. So it looks like a decent strategy that you might consider using. He doesn't seem that thrilled about it though. Oh well. I mean, Val also has... Yeah, Val Reign of Vengeance can also work with us in that aspect. So Val also has the same vision about it. I'm going to go on the Nazibo here, and Nazibo out of position. They do have the level 10. I'm going to go... Oh, I missed my snipe on the Nazibo ulti there though. Did you saw that? I just used my snipe and Nazeebo used his Gargantum right in front of it and managing to body block that. That's pretty unfortunate. And as well as two global ults coming right then. Fucked me up. Additionally, I think I'm off the camera now that I stand up and sit it, so that's pretty unfortunate as well. Are you inting? I figured out later that that actually means intentional feeding. No, I'm not. It might seem that way. I mean, I'm getting in some very unlucky positions. I'm trying to do the best in my situation. But no, I'm actually playing pretty serious here. It's pretty hard to land skewer shots versus Illidan and Valeera. Pretty hard to survive as well. So I'm just generally trying to do my best here. Nice hook from Stitches, follow-up ult from Vala there. Valeera is in a very tight spot. Yeah, he's going to die. Now the Nazeebo, I'm going to land on ulti there on the swall. So we're going to get some very nice kills. Team seems a bit cheered up here. We're going to secure our first tribute. I'm going to start the boss here. I'm going to start the boss, 5 versus 3. Their 2 are on the top, so we're going to secure this boss nice and easy here to get some advantage. So both teams are on level 11 here. So things look pretty equal here, but generally their team should be going ham on us and making us disappear pretty fast. I mean, Stitch is going a bit too deep there with the words. If that was directed to someone in my team, I would probably report the Stitches for that, but considering we're trying to bind as a team here in this bit, I would say, unlucky game, I'm okay with that. So we're going to get hard engaged on the Zarya there. Ooh, 5 men though, and ooh, the Wushu getting bursted as well. I'm last man standing here. I lost my snipe snacks, not snipe snacks, snipe stacks. Yeah, Diana is taking my attention again. So, oh, Stitches and Vala actually decide to take the boss on their own. They didn't manage to secure that, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to try to poke out Illidan a bit, so my team can maybe come help me out. But he's going to have engaged with the Hun and Valeera as well, waiting there in the dark. That's going to be pretty unfortunate. I mean, I didn't consider the Valeera there, so that was pretty bad. But yeah, the boss, I think I have like 5 deaths already, which isn't that good. To be honest, I would have probably had even more if their team didn't play that not as aggressive. By the way, Illidan is going very aggressive there. He's going to get the Vala kill. Now they're going on the Zarya. I'm trying my best to poke there. I did land one on the Brightwing, so he's getting a bit zoned out. Now the Wusi ult is going to help us survive. Illidan down, which is pretty good. Brightwing is going to blink out of there. I'm just now going to stack on the ATC so I can get some stacks because I'm on 0. Valeera is sneaking around here trying to be aggressive, but nothing too big. Yeah, I'm going to just trying to get my snipe stacks. Ooh, Valeera going on me ham there. I'm in a very bad spot. Nice expulsion zone from the Zarya there to save my ass. Yeah, we're just going to get some vision here and maybe try to gank the Nazeebo here. He seems in a not the best spot there. Wusu going with the sprint though, with the speed boost. Going to get damaged by a very nice sun wave there to pin them away. So he's going to be able to survive. Now I guess we're going to do the siege camp. Stitches is doing some soaking there. They're getting some level advantage yet again. I'm just generally trying to get some vision just in case they decide to counter gank us there. But that's not going to happen. Wow, I'm pretty tired, guys, but yeah, I'm going to try my best to finish out commentating this game. Oh, there's an 8C there. They're doing the big merc camp on the bottom there. We do have one level disadvantage here, so it's not very smart to contest, but I'm just going to try to poke there. He didn't engage, I'm just going to land one on the Valera there. She does take 25% reduced damage, but I still want to land some kind of damage to make her a bit more scared to heavy engage after the damage taken. The Zibo now not in the best spot. He's taking some very nice damage, and the hook is going to die. At the moment we have the number advantage, so the Valera though not going to be able to finish the Stitches. Illidan following on the Stitches, but Stitches is surviving pretty well, especially with the Wushu healing. They're not going to be able to finish out anyone. I'm just going to continue to poke on the HC. Wushu going very aggressive there to poke them down. Illidan again coming back here. I see on the side there Valera going on the Vala there. I'm going to land the snipe there so I can... well, I did try to finish out the Valera, but I didn't have snipe stacks. Ooh, the ATC baited there, the power slide, so the expulsion zone didn't land correctly. But I'm going to have a snipe on the HC finishing him out. Illidan giving up, Brightwing giving up as well, being outnumbered, and we are in a pretty good spot again. Level 16, equal advantage here, and Zara did ping us there to go for the keep. His logic does make sense, but I didn't like the decision to go for structural damage because our minion wave isn't there, because they have a merc camp pushing on the bottom, and forcing ourselves to take siege damage without a wave protecting us, in my opinion, isn't the best choice. I mean, if it was later in the game with bigger timers, dead timers, definitely you would go backdoor than boss, but I think boss was the safer choice here, especially with such low dead timers and a couple of their teammates alive. Now I see a Nazibo there. Lucy is going to push him in my ulti, fortunately for me, but the Nazibo didn't take that much damage. He might have went for superstition, and he did take a lot of damage from our auto attacker, so I'm going to die to the mainly Valera damage there. Pretty unfortunate again. Our boss is doing some very nice siege damage at last, and Illidan is going to be forced to defend that. Valera is also going there. Their boss is up, so our team might decide to go there. Yep. HC on the top, and I guess, yeah, our team is going to start the boss. Now, I'm a bit pessimistic about it because we have generally only Vala as a solid damage dealer. Not that I as a Nova am going to do any damage to the boss, but generally, they are going to engage. That was what I was afraid about. Illidan is going to get engaged with HC as well. He did get stunned there. Illidan is going to get bursted, but double roots on the, from the boss on our double tanks. Well, I'm going to land a precision strike, bursting down the Brightwing. Our team is going to finish out the Valera. And we did a very, very nice play that keeps pushing the game into our advantage. Another boss, everyone from our team alive, and we're going to be able to secure a tribute. Wushu is going to go for the tribute. I decided to let Wushu get it because he's pretty fast in general with his speed boost, so he can get back to our team. But I would think that generally Wushu should have stayed with our team there, so, because they were pretty low and they do want to push for some siege damage. As you can see, the three of them are pretty low. He is finally joining up the party. HC going full engage though. Illidan with the hunt as well. This is looking a bit grim. They are 3 men down though. I think they are going a bit cocky there. Brightwing though coming with the teleport. Wushu is going to just help us sustain ourselves. Illidan down, Brightwing out of position. Ooh, he did manage to survive with a clutch teleport there. Yeah, on a sliver of health. We're getting close to level 20. Valera is trying to do some damage there, but yeah, we're just going to secure our first keep, which is going to be excellent. We decide to retreat here so we can maybe just play it safe, get the level 20 and get the curse. Ooh, Vala getting ganked by the Valera there. Miss on the hook there, but that's not that big of a deal. We do want to disengage. So we want to be able to secure the curse. Everyone is just going to go back to base and get healthy, get level 20, and we're going to try to force a team fight here probably, because we're in a very advantageous position. Now I'm going to go for the Ghost Protocol talent. This is probably the first time I ever picked this talent. I generally never needed it before. I would generally go for a double precision strike, but in this case, in this very case where I get perma focused by two very bursty assassins, I think the survivability that the Ghost Protocol might bring me is going to be very valuable. We're waiting for our last teammate Vala there to come up. I'm going to start poke there. Now Skype is popping up. Come on, I'm just going to... I did manage to land one poke on Zivo. Going to follow up some pokes on ATC. He is down on half HP, so he is not very confident in engaging. I'm going to continue with some pokes on the Nazeebo. Yeah, 500 damage. Definitely Nazeebo has the reduced magic damage talent. We managed to bring down this keep. Curse is down. I'm continuing to pop out some poke damage here. Things look pretty tight. 8C going with the power slide. Valera engaging on me. I'm going to enter the Ghost Protocol, removing the ability for Valera to burst me down. 8C in the bad spot, he's going to die. Brightwing in the bad spot. We're going to be able to burst him down with the Valera stun. And this is 3 versus 5 at the moment, meaning that we're going to be able to close out the game without any big resistance. I'm going to get pretty damaged there, but I'm using... I'm chatting a bit because I know we're going to win this even if I die. Oh, a nice finish. Snipe there. My first successful snipe, I would say, that led to a kill there. But yeah, this was a very strange and fun and awesome game. A lot of my teammates were on the edge there. But with a bit of mental positivity and a bit of unskillfulness from the enemy team, we did manage to win this game. And Grubby, Grubby, by the way, at the end of the game I checked his stream and he was like, we shouldn't have won this game, this was like some good karma for us or something. He was right. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty interesting game to show guys. I do have one more game, Overmind game, that I want to show, but it's going to be after this one with Sonia, but it is going to be some other time. For now guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay righteous. I am trying to engage on the Gul'dan. I actually fucked up my hourglass there. I used the hourglass and actually nothing happened. I'm going to land a very nice void prison, finishing out the 2 mages, and our core is left on 10%. After the final barrage of the bolt, they have every teammate dead and we're going to be able to finish out this game. Holy shit.